Hello everyone, so this is my first video in a series of videos that I will be recording and posting online about filmmaking, a few tips and tricks about filmmaking, and I really wanted to start these videos with one very important aspect of filmmaking. For me, filmmaking is about telling a story. It doesn't matter what kind of film you're making, it actually tells a story. So, what really is important is that you create that storytelling tone. A storytelling tone is the way you tell your story. Every single filmmaker has his own storytelling tone. So what I mean by this is that there are rules for filmmaking, that's undeniable, but what you need to understand is that you can work with those rules and still be creative and still make your own work. So what I want to do now is to give you a few examples of this so that you can understand. And let's start with, for me, perhaps the biggest example of all, which is Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock, number one, was extremely good manipulating media and press regarding the promotion of his motion pictures. And when it came to actually doing a motion picture filming, he had his own language. When you watch a Hitchcock movie, you learn just from watching it, because every single rule in the book is there. The way he worked is what makes him unique. And when you watch a movie, a Hitchcock movie, you can feel his presence behind the camera at all the time. You know he's calling the shots. Also makes small cameos here and there in a lot of his movies. And I'll just show you one of my favorite ones in the Vertigo movie. Here it is. In the Vertigo movie, you see Alfred Hitchcock walking by as the main character enters a working place. So he also made other very funny cameos that you can search online and probably know a lot of them, but he does it. That was a small aspect of his language, of his signature storytelling. There are other examples, of course, and if you think really hard about your favorite movie director, for instance, you will understand that he has his unique style. He works in a way that when you're watching a movie and you probably don't even know that he is the director, you can see here and there small things that give it away, that tell you that he is in fact the writer or the director for that movie. And I'll give you another example. My personal favorite, Stephen King, who, for those of you who don't know, is a writer. He is very well known for his books adapting very well to film. And one of his recent works was Under the Dome, which turned into a TV series, and he was very cooperative with the team filming the TV series, and he actually made a cameo just like Hitchcock. Actually, Stephen King does a lot of cameos in other works related with his books, but here he made a cameo in one of the episodes that you can see here in the next video.
Refill, Ange? Thanks, son.
Another example I can give you about Stephen King was when I was watching recently. I watched again all the episodes for the X-Files, and Stephen King actually wrote one of the episodes. It's called Chinga. when I was watching that episode, I didn't know that Stephen King was the writer, and I was watching it, and everything was actually like telling me that this was made by Stephen King. You know, like certain the way the characters interacted, the villain itself, which was a doll, the way he acted. I remember watching it and thinking, you know, this looks like something that could be right out of a Stephen King book. And when the episode was over, I looked at the credits, and it actually was there. Stephen King wrote that episode. So the language told me who wrote the episode. I don't know if you are understanding what I am trying to tell you here. What I'm trying to tell you here is that you can, without breaking the rules, of course, you can work with those rules that you probably already know, or the ones that I'm going to talk to you about in the next few videos, to create your own storytelling tone. You need to show your audience that this is your movie with your language, and that's how I want you to work, or that's how I feel you need to work. For instance, in my concrete case, I am working on a documentary, and I am trying, together with my team, of course, to do a documentary. Everyone has watched documentaries before, but what I'm trying to accomplish is make a good documentary, following the rules of a good documentary, but still give it my touch, giving it my own flavor, like filming interviews a certain way, and for instance, dialogues are very tricky to film and to edit, and you'll learn about that if you see my next few videos. And you can see that without breaking those very strict rules, you can still give your movie your own flavor and start creating your own tone. Another thing you can do is to actually see my other videos here, and today I will leave you with the trailer for my documentary. And you can also subscribe down here and learn a lot more about what's coming and the other things I do, like gaming videos and all that. So subscribe and stick around, and I hope we can learn a lot together. So see you next time. Bye, and beware of Quan Chi, okay?
You will serve me in the Netherrealm.